When it comes to ABM, there is no one size fits all. It really depends on your business, industry, goals, and team. Within this soundbite, you'll see a diagram. The approaches shown each have their own part to play in an overall marketing strategy, and a more sophisticated combination will increase the breadth and depth of your campaign. There are 3 types of ABM that I want to walk you through: one-to-one, one-to-few, one-to-many. One-to-one ABM. This is my preferred choice of ABM. Why? Because it is truly specific, tailored, personalised and targeted. And you could call it intimate marketing, because you take a deep dive when it comes to researching the accounts and the key decision makers within those accounts. Selecting the right accounts and people is a combination of rationale, logic, intuition, and science. This is the most important stage of ABM and the groundwork, so make sure it's right. Invest the right amount of time to get it done properly. Don't rush it, don't wing it, because not only will you be wasting time, you'll be throwing your money away. This is the opposite of what you want. And remember, this approach means that you are literally developing a campaign for a single account, but it will be worth it because you're going after the accounts of the highest value, your ideal customers. One-to-one ABM will provide the foundation for you to build upon. And if you take the diagram into consideration, you'll start at the top and work your way down as you gain more insight and understanding. One-to-few. This approach is focused on taking the key research and insight learned from a one-to-one ABM campaign and then applying the principles to a larger group of accounts. The larger groups are around 20 plus, with similar pain points and often in the same industry. This focus is broader but not as deep. But as mentioned earlier, if you are taking a one-to-few approach off the back of a one-to-one approach, you should have a solid foundation to build upon. In addition, one-to-few is appealing to businesses as you can go after a larger group. Everyone wants more bang for their buck. And finally, one-to-many. This approach is supported largely by technology, so you can do personalization at scale whilst addressing a list of accounts within the possibly 100 plus remit. With this scale, the reach and investment per target will be lower than compared to a one-to-one ABM campaign. This ABM approach should be based upon your previous experience and insight from past ABM campaigns. If you're considering an ABM approach for the first time and you choose this approach due to the cost and scalability, it's essential to bear in mind that you're in essence going in blind when it comes to research and insight, which needs to be reflected in your expectations. Ideally, you should take this approach after you ran successful ABM campaigns and previous one-to-one ABM campaigns, as you will have a foundation to build upon your ABM journey.